All right, first and foremost, all thanks and praises unto our power, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Wa Rakakodash. Peace, blessings, much respect to the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone, on down to the rest of the elders who rule well within Israel. Salutations to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of this whole entire earth, no matter where, whom they may be, or what they may look like, pushing out this purified truth. To the rest of the church who believe as well, you men who may not be teachers or prophets, you women, sons and daughters also, and the water to Yahweh Shai, because without him enduring and going to that cross for the nation of Israel and the nation of Israel alone, none of this would even be possible whatsoever. Us within this ministry, speaking to us men first especially, we shouldn't be busybodies. We shouldn't be in other men's lives. You shouldn't be in another man's business. Why does brother got to deal with fat women? Why does brother like short women? Why does brother women got to have big breasts? You know, why does brother operate like, you know, or somebody speaks ill of a brother and you're adding into the pot instead of speaking well? You have a whole bunch of negative to say about a brother. You may not even know what's going on. You may just be going with the crowd, following the evil crowd and following your vain imaginations, but you deep down really have no ill against this man. You're just like a feather in the wind, and you blow with every wind of gossip, every wind of doctrine that you hear. My government name is Josiah, which was after a man in the Bible, king of Judah, and his end came from him being a busybody. Now, I'm not going to go into that story particular, but yet he's an example of just because you're a man of the Lord doesn't mean the Lord can't just jack you up just right away, man. You know, we have to be on point. So let's touch on Proverbs chapter 26 and verse 17. He that passeth by and meddleth with strife belonging not to him is like one that taketh a dog by the ears. What will happen if you try to take a dog by the ears, whether it's a big dog or a little dog, whether it's a little big dog, whatever kind of dog it is, right? If you took it by the ears, what is it going to do? It's going to get angry and bite you. Okay? So, meddling in somebody's business, meddling in strife that has nothing to do with you, is like taking a dog by the ears. Or taking an angry dog by the ears. Hey, pick your coffee. Either way it goes, you're taking a dog by the ears when you're meddling in other men's affairs and strife that has nothing to do with you. You know, you might hear some gossip or some smear campaign on a brother, and you join in, and instead of having something positive to say, you have something negative to say with everybody else. Now you're meddling. It ain't like you're sticking up for a brother. It ain't like, you know, you're trying to speak well of a brother, okay, as a witness. You're just meddling in an affair that does not belong to you. You know, there's actually people in this world who have died behind things like that, who have gotten in affairs that had nothing to do with them. You don't know the whole story. And I think we've all been guilty of that. I myself, I'm guilty of that when I was younger. Okay? You got to be careful, man. And mind your business at the end of the day. Let's go to Proverbs. I see a chariot, man. That thing is gleaming. It looks like a diamond and it's pulsating. You know how you will see like a diamond shine when the sunlight reflects off of it? How you see it gleam? That's what this chariot's doing. And guess which way it's facing? It's facing the east. Let me go to and that thing is beautiful. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 14 In verse 15, the simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his doing. So when you're looking well to your doing, when you're prudent, you're not meddling in affairs that have nothing to do with you. You're not getting involved with things that have nothing to do with you. You adding to the beehive of negativity. Okay? You're not doing anything beneficial. You're just making it worse for yourself. You're making it worse for the situation. Okay, you're making it worse for first party, second party, third party. You're making it worse for everybody. Dang, that chariot, man. We almost out of here, man. I wish brothers would understand that. I know there's certain men, they lack faith. Not that they don't have faith at all, but there are men who lack faith in this ministry. They kind of tired and they kind of feel like things is getting repetitive and old, not understanding like we are literally right at the finish line. We're literally at the time where the whole world is going to be tested, including us. We are about to be put in game time. The whole world is about to be tested with the mark of the beast. That's game time. Okay? We're coming into that time where the Lord is going to show who are his, man. Miracles are going to be performed, if permitted by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. The Lord has to permit these things to us. Okay? Now, minding your business, that's a male trait. A lot of women, they have problems doing that. Why he like white women? Why he don't like dealing with black women? He must hate his mom. Why he gotta have an Asian woman? You know? Who does he think he is? That's a female trait. That's very effeminate and feminine, which are two different words. All right? In this ministry, you have to learn how to mind your business. If you have nothing good to say about a situation, just shut up, man. Okay? Let's go to the book of Proverbs 16. And verse 28. A froward man soweth strife, and a whisperer separated chief friends. And a whisperer, a gospeler, is also somebody who ain't minding, you know, excuse what I'm about to say, but hey, if you get offended, oh well, man. But a whisperer or a gossiper, they not minding their motherfucking business. They in everybody else's business. You know? Oh, why this man gotta have two women? What kind of shit is that? Why this man got two wives? Why this man gotta have a nice apartment? How the Lord dealing with him? He's supposed to be catching hell. How does he have a car? The man of the Lord is supposed to be walking the camp. You know? You have a lot of men in a feminine, punk, bitch ass spirit, man. I ain't never liked those type of dudes, man. My whole life. All right? My whole life. And my dad, you know, we're not the closest, but my dad, he's a different kind of guy, but he's at that age, you know, his testosterone levels dropping and all that. You know, if you understand, but he's never been a sucker for women. You know, he's dealt with women, although he did it in a wicked manner. But he's dealt with women knowing, like, you not running this. All right? You know, my dad also the type of guy, like, he stand on business, so they say. Well, how much more the Heavenly Father? The Heavenly Father stands on business. And guess what? Stay out of motherfucking people's business that don't belong to you. If you ain't got nothing good to say about it, man. If you ain't got nothing, if you don't have no water to throw on the fire, then just shut up, man. Just stay away. Because again, like Josiah, the man whose name that I was named after in the Bible, his name, one of the definitions is support or pillar. All right? And, you know, we have to be pillars in this church, man, towards each other. Being in people's business, that's literally like hacking down pillars, man. That's like hacking down a tree. You're separating friends. You know, you're breaking up close friends, breaking brotherhoods. You got men thinking ill of another man without cause because they being simple. Okay? A violent man enticeth his neighbor and leadeth him into the way that is no good. Now that's kind of going into something else, but nevertheless, a forward man is always sewing up some type of strife, man. You'll find yourself in issues when you're surrounded by someone who's whispering. They're whispering about you, but here they are with you. But then you wonder why certain people are looking at you a certain way, but yet they dapping him up. They dapping him up. They looking at you funny, right? Like you smell like you just hopped out of a trash can out of a Wendy's parking lot, okay? Because you got some nigga whispering, making up lies, gossiping in your business, whatever it may be. The Lord don't like that, man. That's a punk bitch ass spirit. Okay, to be a whisperer is really a sodomite trait. Let me see if I can grab this before I have to go in here, man. Time's ticking. Romans 1:26. For this cause the power gave them up to vile affections. Speaking of sodomy, for even their women did change. Speaking of what you call lesbians, and did change the natural use into that which is against nature. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one toward another. So instead of men getting with women, they would rather get with men. Men with men, working that which is unseemly and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error, which was meat. Okay, let me go down to 29. Being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers. So guess what? These are all the traits of a sodomite. And a lot of you men who are in other men's matters, you act like a sodomite. You act like a woman. You act like a bitch. And if you get offended by that, hey, it is what it is. Because no man of the Lord is trying to whisper and be in other men's matters. All right? Anyways, I got to wrap this up, man. I got to get up out of here. Verse 30, backbiters, haters of God, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents. Hey, there you go, man. Kahala Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Warakak.